Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lauren, and if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button, that way you're notified every time I post a new video. And in today's video, we are doing 10 cruise tips specifically to Royal Caribbean. I've been on a couple of other cruises before, but as the saying goes, I am loyal to Royal. So yeah, I'm going to give you 10 cruise tips if you're new to cruising, if it's your first cruise, and any which in between if you need a couple of tips for cruising. So yeah, 10 tips. We'll start right now. So the first tip I have for you, which might seem obvious, but I cannot tell you how many heartbreaking phone calls I have received as a travel agent 5 years ago about people missing the ship by 10 minutes, by an hour. The first tip, listen carefully. Fly in the day before your cruise. If you are flying in, please fly in the day before your cruise. You cannot meet them at the next port. They will not wait for you. They will not stop for you. You're just going to miss the cruise. So please fly in the day before. And I suggest obviously the morning, with the way travel is these days, with cancellations, with delays. You want the best possible outcome, that you're getting on the ship no matter what. So make sure you fly in the day before. That is the most important tip I have. Fly in the day before. The second tip I have is take advantage of the discounts that they offer you in your email. So make sure to be checking your email. They have great discounts such as buy one, get one free on the drink package. They have 35% off excursions, or discounts on dining, because some dining on the ship you have to pay for. So definitely take advantage of those discounts. I'll show you what some of those discounts look like. They may not always be the same. So for example, they'll have right now I believe it's 30% off the drink package, or 15%, something like that. But on my last cruise it was buy one get one free for someone else. So always take advantage of those discounts, because I learned my lesson the hard way. When I tried to get the discount on the ship, you couldn't. So definitely take advantage of those discounts. The third for you is when you're checking your bag. So a lot of people check their bag before they get on the ship, because the rooms aren't open until a certain time frame. It's usually between 1-2 o'clock that they open up the room. So if you're getting on the ship a little earlier, you're going to check your bag outside. Make sure to tip the people outside that are taking your baggage. They're out there in that heat for hours. So definitely make sure to tip them, usually between $3 to $4 per bag. And that, to add on to that tip, if you are getting on the ship a little later, there really is no reason to check your bag. You might be holding it for about a half an hour, maybe an hour before your room opens up. So there's really no reason to check it, because your room will be open. The third tip that I have is about the drink package. So the drink package ranges usually between $75 to $100 per day, just depending on what they're offering at that time. Really think about how much you plan to drink. If you're someone who might have a drink or two at the pool, maybe a drink or two at dinner, it really is not worth it for you to buy the drink package. So think about how many drinks you anticipate to drink per day. If you're someone who plans to have a mimosa at breakfast, a couple drinks at the pool, a drink in the casino, a couple drinks at dinner, you definitely need to take advantage of the drink package, because it will totally be worth it. I know I've heard some people say, wow, it's $200, $250 for a drink package. Trust me, if you're on a ship for multiple days, and you have 6 drinks throughout one day, it might exceed how much the drink package costs for that day. So definitely think about how much you drink. If you're not going to drink a lot, don't get it. If you plan to make the most of the drink package, definitely get it. Next tip I have for you is take advantage of the Royal Up program. So the Royal Up program is basically a bid for a better room. So say for example, you have an inside cabin and you might want an ocean view or a balcony. You can put in your reservation number and see if it's eligible for Royal Up. If you are, then you bid on a certain room type. So say, for example, the bid for an ocean view might start at $30. You can bet $30 or you can bet $150. And depending on whoever else is bidding with you will determine if you get that room. So they'll send you an email before your cruise and let you know you won the bid. Now you have an ocean view, or you won't get an email and you lost the bid. So definitely take advantage of that, because instead of paying the actual price for balcony, if you buy an ocean view and just bid on a balcony, it might come out cheaper. And another tip I have for you, so I got my handy dandy notebook here, is to make sure you have a backpack with some essentials. So again, if you are getting on the ship a little earlier and you're checking your suitcase, make sure you have a bathing suit, maybe obviously your wallet. Make sure you have some essentials in your backpack, because once you check your luggage, you're not getting it until the room opens. So make sure you have everything that you might need in a backpack to carry around. Brings me to bring a portable fan if you can for the room. I will say during the summer, it does get hot on that ship, and especially in the room. I'm someone who can't sleep without a fan anyway, but it does get a little toasty in the room. Even they do have a thermostat in there, but trust me, the fan really helps, again, especially in the summer, because it's like 90, 100 degrees outside. So definitely bring a fan for your room if possible. Another piece of advice, keep your phone on airplane mode. Please. The horror stories that I have heard about how much they have been charged for data roaming in another country, for texting, because you will get cell service, but in some places they'll send you a text, which you won't get, of course, until like you're off the ship, which is what happened to me, that it was 50 cents per text. So like, make sure that you are putting your phone in airplane mode, or if you have, a specific plan, if you're out of the country, obviously you don't need to do that because you've already got it set up, but make sure your phone is on airplane mode. Don't get home with a $500 bill because you were texting your boo thing back at home. Big tip, if you can, try to avoid a connecting room if you're connecting with your family members or friends, but try to avoid a connecting room with strangers, because honestly, that door is paper thin. You can hear everyone's conversation. Happened to me once, and it was like they were in the room with us. So that, especially, let's say you go to sleep early and your neighbor is a partier, you're gonna hear them throughout the night, or let's say vice versa. They're gonna hear your conversation, and truthfully, I don't want to hear anybody else's conversation. So try to avoid connecting rooms as much as you can. So if you're gonna book with a travel agent or book over the phone, make sure you try to avoid a connecting room as much as possible. If not, if you can't, well, you better make friends with your neighbor, because you're going to hear everything that they have to say. Last tip I have for you is how to get into the Prime membership. So Prime is something that you receive in the casino, and what it means is that you never have to pay for a drink in the casino. So you earn reward points as you play. You earn more points as you play on slots. You can earn points on tables, but you earn a lot more playing slots. And once you hit a certain amount of points, you are at the Prime level, and you don't have to pay for any drink in the casino for, I believe it's 12 months. That's amazing, because let's say you reach Prime membership, you don't really need to buy the drink package, because as soon as the casino opens, you can go get a drink at the casino and then walk around the ship. And then if you want another drink, come back to the casino and go walk around the ship. So definitely, if you're someone who likes to play in the casino, make sure to put your card in the machine. That way you're earning as many points as possible. That way you can get Prime. I do have, there are people that I know that have Prime, and let me tell you, it is an amazing benefit to have. So make sure, if you plan to be in the casino for a couple hours, make sure you are racking up those points and get Prime. But yeah, those are the 10 tips that I have for you before you cruise with a Royal. If you are cruising soon, definitely enjoy your trip. I will be on, I think I have 4 cruises coming up for the rest of this year. But yeah, those are just a few tips I have for you, what to know before you go. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.